What's up, y'all? So I just wanted to come with a quick manifestation story that I experienced today. So I noticed that when I would think about things that I had no resistance towards, meaning I didn't have any contradictory thoughts about the thought that I had. So, for example, I hadn't seen this girl in a really long time, and I couldn't find her on Facebook. I think she blocked me, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know, but we lost connection. And I thought about it like that. We had a good connection. I ain't heard from her in a long time. I ain't seen her in a long time. And the very next day, now I didn't think anything else of it, but the very next day, I was in a nail salon and she walked right in. After years of me not talking to her, it just so happened that she walked in the day after, I thought about her. With no resistance, no contrary thoughts, towards whether I seen her or not, whether I heard from her or not. It was just a thought. So that became my reality because that was the path of least resistance. There was no resistance there, so it manifested quicker. So with the $1 million that I had been trying to manifest, although I know that my thoughts create my reality, a lot of the times I would trip up by knowing that my thoughts create my reality. So in return, I would sing the tune or beat the drum of where is it? 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 I know I created it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And even though it was going, I'm right here, 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 I'm still looking around going, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Those are two different tunes. So I had to tune myself to that frequency of it's right here. It's literally right here. So the smaller things that I would manifest rather quickly was due to me not focusing so much on it to where it was no longer beneficial to me. Because now that's overthinking, that's putting strain on yourself, and that's the feeling that you're getting. You're getting stressed, so in return you're going to get stressed, and you're not going to receive the $1 million of, which you're constantly looking around, where is it, where is it, where is it, because that's like making yourself anxious, and So, and it also sends off the signal that you don't already have it. If you're looking for it, then obviously you're feeling like you don't have it. So that's the feeling that the universe is picking up. So, I came to terms last night. I just said, okay, well, Abraham Hicks always say that it's as easy to create a castle as it is a button. So I go from creating these buttons, so to speak, and real quick, so with knowing that those were two different tunes, I decided to let it go last night. And I just said, okay, it is. I am right now a millionaire. Not I'm a millionaire and it's going to flow into my experience tomorrow. Like, no, it's going to flow right here, right now. As I make this video, I'm going to get a call or I'm going to get a notification that, and that's how you need to be thinking, because you need to think that the impossible is possible. So last night when I came to terms with, it's here right now, it's mine right now, and I always think along the lines of me being a money magnet, because I see how things manifest in my experience so quickly. But when I decided to let it go, this morning I woke up to a notification in my account that I was about to close. It was $0 in there. It had been $0 in there for some time. And it said that I had $244.77. And so before I clicked on it for a nanosecond, I'm like, there's money in here real quick. And as soon as I clicked on it, that's what it said. So now I'm curious as to where this money then came from, because I'm like, okay, I know I manifested it, but where really? I wanted to trace it. I wanted to trace the physical, just to, So I looked at the transaction history and it said Ally Payroll. Now I told you I done quit my job 2 weeks ago. So they done paid me all that they owed me. They don't owe me nothing else. So then I go and I try to sign in using my employee username and my password. I'm locked out of there. So that's how blocked out I am. You know, they ain't thought nothing of me. They don't owe me nothing. And here's this, you know, $250, 200 and, you know, and so it was just like, you know, dang, when I let it go, you know, that's when the money will start flowing. Now, I've had money flow into my experience before, but this is just a moment that I wanted to share with y'all because a lot of us put up resistance. And although we're thinking abundance, and although we're thinking wealth, and although we're thinking supportive people, sometimes we can overthink it, and that causes stress on ourselves, which ultimately builds a wall of resistance, a barrier of resistance. So then, because you put all this stress on yourself by overthinking it and looking for it, even though you know you create your own reality, but you're constantly looking for what you created, instead of letting it flow into your experience, instead of enjoying the momentum or enjoying the ride on the way there, deliberately creating in all that you do. That is a beautiful, remarkable, creative walk to take. It is so beautiful to see what you can create. It is so fun creating and just have your heads in the clouds. So what? It doesn't matter. You cannot, their opinions doesn't serve you. Their opinions will not make or break your legacy. Okay? Your fulfillment, your enlightenment, your happiness. So you cannot concern yourself so much with what other people think. Because people don't really know who they are. And that's why once you find out the information that you find out, you need to pass it on as soon as possible. This is not something to be held within yourself or passed to your family. But even though you're not verbally putting it out, as I explained in my collective consciousness video, it's still being pushed forth in the collective consciousness. Okay, so just because you have those thoughts, those very thoughts, they're being pushed forth. So, yeah, so I woke up to the money in my account, and also I want to add that I've never, in the year and a half that I've worked for them, I had never got paid on a Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday, let alone at 10:44 at night. So it was last night. It said last night at 10:44. And thinking back, that's approximately the time that I decided to let it go. And I didn't even notice it last night. I noticed it today when I woke up with that same train of thought. So because I've been practicing, keeping my vibrations elevated, keeping my level of consciousness where it needs to be, matching that of the things that I desire, I'm able to see these things manifest. So, y'all, don't resist it. Don't doubt it. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. The movie Split, I'm going to do another video on that because that movie definitely deserves a review. And I'm gonna give a review on that, a very detailed review on that movie. That movie spoke very loud on how your thoughts create your reality. Just the whole breakdown of it. And I'm gonna give it to y'all. I definitely am. So I'm gonna come back with that. It's called Split. I think it's two other movies that go with it, but that's the movie I'm definitely gonna break down. I'm probably gonna watch Glass tonight. So if I do all three, I'll do all three, but you'll definitely be hearing more about that movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Go read the review. But I would recommend you watch it if you're trying to expand your consciousness. It really shows you, it really gives you something to think about. You'll learn a lot from that. And so yeah, just remove that doubt. Remove lack and limitation. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. And that movie Split will show you that as well. But yeah, I really just wanted to leave y'all with that message. Just, the believe that anything is possible, and you good to go. I mean, you really have to believe it, though. Stay on that high flying disc. That's all for now.